A man in our kitchen. This isn't my story, it's my dad's. He told me about it years ago, and I've never forgotten it. He said it happened a few years before I was born. He and my mom had just gotten married and were living together for the first time. The house was out in the countryside, far from any neighbors, and it had a lot of glass windows. My dad always said the detail mattered later. One night, my dad woke up thirsty. My mom was still asleep, so he got up quietly and walked down the hallway to the kitchen. He didn't want to wake her. When he turned the corner into the kitchen, he saw a man standing there, dressed in black, not moving, just standing in the middle of the room. My dad froze. For a moment, he didn't know what to do. Then he screamed as loud as he could. The man ran out the door. Without thinking, my dad ran after him through the tall grass that surrounded the house, shouting at him to stop. Then he heard a gunshot. The man had a gun and fired into the air. My dad says that's when he realized how dangerous the situation was. He stopped chasing and ran back inside. My mom was awake by then, crying and asking what happened. My dad tried to explain, but he could barely speak. His voice was gone from screaming. My mom called the police. An officer arrived shortly after, and my dad could barely talk, so my mom had to describe everything. The officer said they'd patrol the area for a while. For the next few days, my dad barely slept. The patrol car showed up sometimes, but most of the time the officer assigned to watch the house was asleep in it. My dad stayed awake himself, sitting in the middle of the living room with a baseball bat, keeping an eye on the glass walls. He said he could feel the man's eyes on him even if he wasn't there. The man never came back. The police never found him. They moved soon after. But my dad always said those were the scariest days of his life. Even now, he tells me he can't shake the feeling that the man was still out.